Good evening. How are you? I'm glad that you're fine. Look. The moon looks so beautiful. It brings back so many memories. There was a moon like this the night we met. I'm sure it was a predestined encounter. That day, my classmates were picking on me, and I was crying in the park. Then, you consoled me. You were a complete stranger. I was so embarrassed that I couldn't even look into your eyes. When you went to buy something, I ran away. I'm sorry that I disappeared out of nowhere that day. And half a year later, the day school started, you saved me from some bullies. After I looked into your eyes, I knew you were the boy from last time. But apparently, you didn't remember. That's when I started believing in destiny. Sorry for not thanking you that day. I was so happy that I had no idea what I was supposed to say. And after that, you helped me with gardening club and we studied together. I was saved so many times thanks to you and your kindness. I can do anything for you. That was what I thought. But you were nice to other people. And not just me. Even when you started dating me, you were nice to other girls. I'm your lover, so Miss Komoto shouldn't have interfered. Just because she's your childhood friend, it doesn't give her the right to. It's not okay. And you said that you knew her since childhood, too. And then you ignored me. When you were with her, I was so lonely. But you didn't notice. I was so scared. It was so painful. I was worried that you might fall in love with Miss Kuramoto one day. That's why, one day, I made a decision that Miss Komoto must disappear. I know my decision isn't something accepted by society, but for me, society is... No, you're my world. There's no replacement for someone like you. Nobody can replace you. If you say I should be a sinner for you, I'll endure any sin. If you would only look at me, I'll do anything. I did what I had to do. Thanks to you, I was encouraged. When people bullied me, everyone picked on me. But not anymore. Nobody bullies me anymore. They don't say anything. During classes and during recess, I can spend time by myself. There is still something. The fact that I can't go to school with you anymore. But when I come back home, you're always there waiting for me. I am so happy. I'm sorry. I should water it more. Flowers are beautiful. If you take care of them, they grow. This is one important flower for the two of us. I'm sure it will bloom beautifully. What were we talking about? Right. We were talking about Miss Komoto. I still remember that night. I told Miss Komoto to come to the school's backyard. We talked to one another for a while. He's my boyfriend now, so please maintain your distance, I told her. And then, she called me a thief. Miss Komoto-san was in love with you the whole time. But calling me a thief? This isn't a serial novel. It sounded so ridiculous I couldn't help laughing. But, leaving words aside, she was being too stubborn. I already saw that coming. Talking to her was useless. That's why I killed her. Weird, right? She thought that my shovel from gardening club was some sort of weapon. Well, she covered her head. But she still left her stomach so defenseless. This is a tool to shove rocks in soil, so it was obvious I was going to stab her with it. After that, I kicked the inside of her stomach. Now she's nothing but fertilizer for the plants. But the most troublesome was Nagisa. Because she's your sister, I decided to go easy on her. Since you haven't returned to your house, she started spying on me. She claimed that I was confining you. I'm not confining you. You're just living with me now. Taking you away from that place was a good decision. If you live with that little sister of yours, you'll always be a prisoner. She was also too stubborn. She entered my house a few days later. You saw her too, right? I'm sorry. At the moment, Nagisa was too worried. With this she came, my mom and dad weren't here. She looked for you from the roof to the bed. If my parents discovered that I let such a rude girl enter the house, they would have been mad at me. I'm sorry. In spite of all that, it's true she's still your sister. Don't worry. I didn't do anything to her. But I wonder if she was really looking for you. She didn't notice you were there, even when you were right in front of her. At that moment, I was planning to kill her, but I couldn't show you such cruelty after all. As a good girl, I endured it and spared her. Just because your appearance changed a little bit, such a thing doesn't make you unrecognizable. Even though she had such a brother complex, in the end her feelings for you weren't truly that special. She looked so frustrated as she gave up and returned to her house. It was so funny and pitiful at the same time. It seems that she still finds me suspicious. But I don't care about that anymore. Because she'll stay with me forever. And she'll only look at me, with those penetrating black eyes, and your friendly smile. Even though your face is white now, I still love you. The way I love you is in a completely different way from those other girls. It's my dream to take care of these flowers and see them bloom. Also, this flower that symbolizes you, I think it will bloom in 2 to 3 days. Finally, our wish is becoming a reality. I wonder how beautifully this flower that feeds from you will bloom. I am looking forward to seeing that. Well, good night. I'll love you for an eternity. Sweet dreams.